guys, welcome back to the channel where we strive to help you and ourselves lose weight and keep it off with the ketogenic lifestyle.
So we're here to share our ideas, recipes, product reviews, and moral support to help people like us who are just starting their keto diet or already on the journey.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now it's time to get ready.
Set keto.
Yeah. All right, so today we are going to make ghee. And what is ghee, you ask?
It's butter.
It is clarified butter. It's basically butter that you heat up very slowly in order to separate the milk from the oil. And why would you want to do that?
So we can cook with it.
It doesn't burn. It has a very high burn.
Great for steaks.
Yes, you can use it to, it won't burn like butter does. So we're going to start out with using 2 sticks of butter because we only need a half a jar. We've used a half a jar and we would normally use 4 sticks, but today we're going to use 2, and for teaching purposes, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to teach her and you how to make ghee, and it makes it easy because a jar of ghee at the grocery store is at least $6. This way you can make it at home for $3 or less.
Way cheaper.
So here we go. All right, so we got 2 sticks of butter. This is Land O'Lakes salted butter. I'm going to use salted because I used unsalted once and it didn't seem to work out as great. So you can do it either way, but anyway, all you're going to do is it's not low, but it's like the next notch of low. Ours is 2. So you put it on 2 and you let the butter melt. Once the butter melts, you will not stir the bottom, but you will stir so that you're just kind of pushing the foam that it'll start to foam up. And basically what you want to do is just every now and then just push the foam around just a little bit. And once this butter melts, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're just a couple minutes in and the butter is almost melted. It's still a little bit solid in the bottom, but if you watch, you can actually see the milk bubbling up to the top. Now the whole goal of this is to cook this until all of the solids drop down to the bottom, separating the good usable ghee from the milk. So we'll be back when it starts boiling. Look how cool that is. I don't know why I think that's so cool, but I do. I love watching all the little white bubbles come to the top. That's the milk cooking off of it. I think it's neat. Alright guys, so it's starting to boil. And what you want to do is, like every couple minutes, you're going to get a spoon and you're not going to touch the bottom.
You're going to sweep.
You're going to sweep the top. That's all you're doing. Is just kind of pushing the foam around. You're not really even stirring, you're just pushing around the foam. Just pushing the foam around just a little bit. You're not really stirring because you'll stir it up. The sediment on the bottom will stir up if you stir too much, so you're just pushing it around. And this process, after it starts boiling like this, you really don't want it to boil too much more than this because you could start to burn the butter. But the whole process after this might take like another, I don't know, 6-7 minutes, so we'll be back.
So if it's boiling more than this, then you should probably turn your stove down.
You should probably turn your stove down or remove your pot from the burner for a few seconds and then put it back. So we'll be back. Alright, it's still boiling and it's been a couple minutes. I'm just moving the foam around. And you'll know when your ghee is done because there will be almost no foam at all. It will all have settled. And once it settles, we'll be able to pour it into our mason jar and we'll have ghee. All right, so we're still bubbling. We're still got froth, but it's starting to slowly go away. And basically, you just got to be patient and let it do its thing and let it settle. So it's been about 12 minutes overall that it's been since we started it to now. So within just a matter of like a minute or two, I imagine that it will be completely ready to go. All right, guys, we are at 16 minutes of total cook time that it's been doing this. And as you can see, there is barely any foam at all, just a little bit on the top. You just kind of want to push it down in there, kind of speed up the little process here of separating it. Just shoving it around, just barely. That is our bird whistling at me.
Hi, Paw Paw.
He is a cockatiel, and he is awesome. All right, I'm going to turn the oven off, the stove off. All the foam is now gone. It's all settled to the bottom. As you can see, it's all in the bottom of the pan. So you don't really want to disturb it too much. Now, over here, I have a ball jar,
Mason jar.
a funnel, and a little strainer.
It's what, 3/4 inch strainer?
Yes. So the goal is to get it to dump in here without spilling all over the place.
Which he will.
You can actually use a coffee filter if you don't have a little strainer like this. And all the strainer is going to do is catch a little bit of foam that was left over. And if you look in the bottom of the pan, that is all of the milk. That is all of the milk that settled to the bottom. And this is beautiful, pure ghee to cook with, rather than olive oil or any of the avocado oil that's more expensive. So,
I was going to get a top.
oh, there you go. Wonderful ghee. And if you'd like, you can do what I do. You can actually taste the milk fat. It's wonderful. Very salty, creamy. So, all right, so there you have it. Beautiful ghee. Save you some time. Instead of going to the store, you can make your own. It's cheaper. Does take a little effort. Probably 17 minutes total. But
Saves a little bit of dough.
anyway, I hope we helped. I hope you learned something. And don't forget to like and subscribe us. And until next time, bye.